The San Diego State University football team is making major waves at Snapdragon Stadium with their latest spring scrimmage. Playmakers are shining bright as Jaden Denegal shakes off the rust with some highlight reel throws, while newcomer Javian Kinnard is turning heads with a massive 64-yard touchdown burst that has everyone buzzing about the 2026 season. It is a work in progress, but the energy on the field proves the Aztecs are ready to take their game to the next level.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Oppo is changing the game for smartphone enthusiasts with the upcoming April 21 launch of the Find X9 Ultra. This flagship is an absolute powerhouse, packing the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 Ultra processor and a massive 7050 mAh battery that promises to keep you connected in the darkest conditions and the most intense gaming sessions. With crystal shield glass and top-tier durability, it is designed to survive anything you throw at it. Qualcomm Incorporated is officially cementing its status as the heartbeat of the modern tech world. As AI and edge computing take center stage, their Snapdragon processors are powering everything from your smartphone to high-performance electric vehicles. For investors tracking the semiconductor space, the strategic dominance of Qualcomm in 5G and AI integration makes them a major player to watch in the evolving digital landscape. Xiaomi is pushing the boundaries of what a phone can do with the highly anticipated Xiaomi 18 Pro Max. Leaks confirm this monster will feature a massive 6.9-inch display and the ultra-powerful Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 6 Pro chipset, all backed by a staggering 8500 mAh battery. If you want to stay ahead of the curve and keep up with every single one of these tech breakthroughs, smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell right now. Ever wonder what it looks like when a college football program tries to rebuild while surrounded by actual construction cranes? That was the vibe at Snapdragon Stadium this weekend, as San Diego State gave season ticket holders an exclusive, inside look at the 2026 squad. And honestly, the imagery of that 80-foot crane looming over the field. It's the perfect metaphor for this team. They are very much a work in progress. Let's start with the signal callers, because that's always where the drama lives. Jaden Denegal is back from shoulder surgery, and while the rust was definitely visible early on, including an unlucky interception off a dropped pass, he showed flashes of why he's the starter. That 36-yard strike to Nate Acevedo and the perfectly placed touchdown to Justice Lowe, that's the high-ceiling potential Aztecs fans are looking for. But keep an eye on the backup, Stone Saunders. The Kentucky transfer looked incredibly comfortable, decisive, and even showed off his legs with a slick 5-yard touchdown run. Speaking of speed, if you want a name to watch, write down Javian Kinnard. This guy is electric. He had a 64-yard house call that was pure highlight reel material, showing the kind of lateral quickness that makes defenders look silly. He's the type of playmaker who could turn a standard handoff into a game-changing score. Now, it wasn't all sunshine and touchdowns. If there's one position group that left the coaching staff sweating, it's the kickers. Let's just say replacing school legend Gabe Placentia is going to be a massive challenge. Watching those misses during the scrimmage was a rough look for the unit, and they've got a lot of work to do before the season opener against Portland State. We're 9 practices into the spring slate, and the final test is coming up on May 2nd for the spring game. Are you buying the hype for this year's Aztecs, or does the kicking game have you worried? Let me know in the comments below. Football is back on the horizon, and in a program currently under construction, it's going to be fascinating to see who lays the foundation for a winning season. Ever felt like your phone battery is living on borrowed time? Well, Oppo is about to change the game entirely. On April 21st, the tech world gets a front row seat to the launch of the Find X9 Ultra, and honestly, the specs feel like they were pulled straight from a sci-fi flick. Let's talk about that screen first. We are looking at a 2K resolution display rocking X3 luminescent technology that can dim all the way down to a single nit. It's perfect for those late-night scrolling sessions where you don't want to sear your retinas. Plus, with a 144 Hz refresh rate, your gaming is going to be butter smooth. Under the hood, Oppo is pairing the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 Ultra with their proprietary Tide engine. This isn't just a spec bump, It's a strategic move to ensure that even in the most chaotic, fast-paced shooters, your frame rates don't drop a single beat. Now, for the real headliner, the battery. Oppo has squeezed a massive 7050 mAh capacity into this chassis using spherical silicon carbon tech. It's an absolute unit, supported by 100-watt wired charging and 50-watt wireless. They've even thrown in a dedicated satellite communication chip, so you can stay connected even when you're completely off the grid. And if you're a bit clumsy, don't sweat it. With IP69 protection and SGS-certified drop resistance, this thing is basically built like a tank. It's a bold vision for the future of mobile, but will it be priced for the people or just the elite? We'll find out on April 21st. If you're hyped for the Find X9 Ultra, smash that like button and subscribe so you don't miss our deep dive on the pricing reveal. After all, what good is a beast of a phone if you can't get your hands on it? Ever wonder what's actually powering the AI revolution in your pocket? It's not just a cloud server, it's the silicon inside your phone. Today, we're peeling back the layers on Qualcomm, the titan of mobile tech. Is their AI chip momentum enough to trigger a massive breakout, or are they walking into a trap of fierce competition? Let's dive in. Qualcomm isn't just a chip maker, it's the heartbeat of modern connectivity. Whether you're holding an Apple or a Samsung, you are likely relying on their patents and processors. What makes Qualcomm fascinating for your portfolio is their dual-threat business model. They have the Qualcomm CDMA Technologies segment, the chip design side, but they also have their licensing division. Think of that licensing arm as a massive, high-margin moat. With over 140,000 patents, they collect a toll on virtually every 5G device sold worldwide. It's the kind of predictable cash flow that helps fund dividends and buybacks, keeping the company resilient even when smartphone sales hit a rough patch. But the real story right now is the pivot to AI. Qualcomm is moving aggressively beyond just handsets, pushing hard into automotive with their Snapdragon Ride platform and challenging Intel's stronghold in the PC market with the Snapdragon X chips. They're betting that the future of computing isn't just in a data center thousands of miles away, it's on your device. By enabling local AI processing, they're cutting down latency and creating a seamless, snappy user experience that creates ecosystem lock-in. Now, of course, the road ahead isn't perfectly paved. You've got to keep an eye on the geopolitical chess match between the US and China, which remains a wildcard for any company with significant handset exposure. Plus, you've got competitors like MediaTek and Apple's in-house silicon efforts constantly nipping at their heels. The big question for investors is whether their push into AI PCs and smart vehicles will grow fast enough to offset the natural cyclicality of the smartphone market. Wall Street is generally optimistic, with major firms pointing toward a solid growth trajectory, but they aren't ignoring the risks. Execution is everything here. If they can capture a meaningful slice of the AI laptop market and scale their automotive revenue, Qualcomm could be looking at a serious compound growth story over the next few years. So, what's the bottom line? If you're looking for a play on the infrastructure of the AI age, Qualcomm offers a unique blend of steady, patent-backed cash flow and massive growth potential in edge computing. As always, do your homework, watch those quarterly handset updates, and keep an eye on how the Snapdragon X rollout disrupts the PC landscape. What do you think? Is Qualcomm a must-own for the next phase of the AI rally, or is the valuation getting a little too rich for your taste? Drop a comment below, hit that like button if you found this breakdown useful, and make sure to subscribe for more deep dives into the stocks moving our world. Thanks for watching, and stay sharp out there. Is the smartphone market about to reach its breaking point? Just when you thought flagships couldn't get any more ambitious, Xiaomi is turning the volume up to 11 with the upcoming 18 Pro Max. Reliable Tech Insider Digital Chat Station just dropped some serious bombshells, and if these leaks hold true, we are looking at a beast that makes current top-tier phones look like prototypes. Let's start with the heart of the machine. We are talking about Qualcomm's next-gen SM8975, likely branded as the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 6 Pro, tucked inside a massive 6.9-inch flat display. It is clear Xiaomi is betting big on the bigger is better philosophy, providing plenty of room for both high-end hardware and serious cooling. But they are not just stopping at raw power. The prototype units feature a symmetrical dual-speaker setup and an upgraded X-axis linear motor, promising the kind of tactile, haptic feedback that truly separates a premium phone from a mid-ranger. And then, there is the camera array. Xiaomi is doubling down on sheer resolution with a 200-megapixel main sensor and a matching 200-megapixel periscope telephoto lens. With LOFIC HDR3 and AI-driven image processing, this isn't just a phone, it's a mobile photography studio. What really catches the eye, though, is the power plant. An 8500 mAh battery. That is unheard of in the flagship space. Combined with 100W wired charging and the upcoming Android 17-based HyperOS 4, Xiaomi is clearly aiming for the ultimate power user. We are expecting a full reveal this September, and if these specs become reality, the competition is going to have a very difficult time keeping up. What do you think? Is an 8500 mAh battery the game changer we have been waiting for, or is the screen getting too big to handle? Drop a comment below, and if you want to stay on the cutting edge of tech, hit that subscribe button, join our Telegram community, and sign up for our daily newsletter. Innovation waits for no one, so make sure you are ready for what comes next.